Jay, why don't you come right here?
They were supposed to be separated.
And Isabella, you come right here.
They're supposed to be.
Perfect. Okay. Is everybody sitting on their bottom?
Yes.
Can everybody see?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I want to know how many of you have lost a tooth. How many of you have lost a tooth and you put it underneath your pillow and then the next morning you woke up and you stuck your hand under there and you felt not your tooth but something else?
Money.
Dollar monies. Well, I think a different type of fairy came to our classroom.
What?
Because I saw this and I was like, oh, what's this? This is cool. It's a book about tigers. And then there was this and it's not open yet. I think the book fairy visited our classroom and left this book for us.
I think Miss Caballero did it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but it's wrapped. It's wrapped, and I have no idea what's in here, and so I kind of want to open it. I don't know. Let's see. Yes, Grant.
Maybe the camera saw my.
Oh, you might have the same. You might have the same thought as
One
Grant.
time I lost my tooth, and the next morning my tooth was still there.
So the tooth fairy didn't come? But then did you put it under your pillow and he came the next day? Okay, good.
It's the same to me.
Good. All right, here we go. I'm going to unwrap it. Are you ready?
Perfect. Is it another book? What is it? Is it money? Please say it is.
I don't know. No, I need to keep this secret.
Please say it's money. Please say
Money.
No, it's a book. It's so money. Oh, sorry, Max. You can't really know it.
I need a tiny, quiet little drum.
It's a book. It's a book.
Woo!
Big cat.
Big cats. Oh my goodness. So, I'm seeing the title. It says Big Cats. I've had a cat before. And my cat was pretty big. That is not what my cat looked like.
No, I did.
So, this is so fun because first off, it's a surprise. We don't need cat sounds, thank you. It's a surprise. So let's take a picture walk and let's look through this book. It's called Big Cats. And this is a nonfiction book, just like the one that you unwrapped yesterday. And let's see here. What's in this book? Big cats, a cat's body. Where do big cats live? What's for dinner? Spots and stripes. Cats are mammals. Baby cats. I'm flipping to baby cats because I just love baby animals. All right. Let's see. Oh, look. Let's read it. Let's read it. What do I know about baby cats? I think, Ryan, what do you know?
When they're born, they have to stay in a cave because they can't see. They learned that in a movie.
Oh, so you already knew that. So,
I knew that.
so when they're born, are they born in an egg or are they born like a baby? They're not in an egg, right? Okay, so that makes them a
Mammal.
Yeah, a mammal. Okay, so I already know that. Cats, big cats are born as live babies. They're mammals. They have to stay in caves because Ryan told me that it can't see. Gabby, what else do you know about cat babies?
They drink from their mother.
They drink from their mother. James?
So I noticed in the picture that they all have blue eyes.
They all have blue eyes. They all have the same colored eyes. Emma?
They all drink milk from their mother.
Yeah, that's what Gabby said. All right, let's read it. Big cats can have 1, 2, or 3, or even 4 cubs at a time. Cubs are born blind. Like Ryan said, their eyes open 1 or 2 weeks after they're born. Ryan, did you know that? They're born. I didn't know that. That is so surprising to me. Huh. So that's kind of like dangerous for them. If their mother wasn't around and they can't see,
They
that's
can
kind
bump
of
into
dangerous for
stuff.
them. Cubs are born without did not know that. They get their baby teeth or milk teeth when they are several weeks old. A cub squeals and mews when it wants attention from its mother. I kind of do that. I figured that it would maybe whine. The mother cat feeds and protects her babies. She teaches them to hunt and avoid enemies. Most father cats leave before their babies are born. That's surprising. And this is what I want to tell you today. Today, I want to teach you that the best things about books are when they surprise you. Because if you're reading and something surprises you, like Ryan told me that he knew that they're blind, but I didn't even know that they don't even open their eyes until 1 or 2 weeks after they're born. I didn't know that. That surprised me. That means when something surprises you, you're learning something new. So if you're reading a nonfiction book and you're like, huh, that's cool, I didn't know that. Your brain is actually making connections and making pathways in your brain for new information. And something that you can do, Grant, while you're reading, then you read a few more pages and then you're like, okay, let me think about all the new things that I read. And when you repeat those things to yourself and you speak them to yourself, you're teaching yourself and you're putting that information in your brain and you can become an expert on big cats. It's amazing. You can really feel yourself learning. And I never even thought about that when I was in 2nd grade. I just thought about reading, yeah, whatever, writing, yeah, whatever. But I never thought about learning through books. I never really thought about that. I just thought about reading because I had to. But nonfiction books, that's the best thing about them, is that you can read them, they can surprise you, and you can learn new things. You can feel your brain actually growing when you get surprised by nonfiction books. So today, you're going to go back and you're going to start reading the nonfiction books in your book bins, and you're going to start coming across some things that surprise you. But if it surprised you, that means you didn't know it before. So if you didn't know it before and you're learning it for the first time, you might want to grab a sticky note. And you might want to jot it down to yourself and then reread it. Big cats are born blind. They don't open their eyes until 1 to 2 weeks after they're born. And then you have this. And then guess what? You read it, you wrote it, and you spoke it to yourself. 3 ways of putting that information into your brain. Later on, you're going to go home and be like, yeah, Mom, Dad, guess what? I learned about big cats, and they're born blind, and they don't open their eyes until 1 to 2 weeks after they're born. And your mom's going to be like, wow, you're an expert on big cats.
How are you talking about that?
Yeah.
So,
Perhaps you could be on the radio.
this is so cool, because when it surprises you, you didn't know it before. So today, I want you to come across some things that you are totally surprised in your nonfiction books, and I want you to jot it down. And
Me too.